competing biographers, and that slow burn romance that makes you want to just throw your phone across the room, but don't, because how else are you going to keep up listening? That would be crazy. And that's what I love about Audible. You can dive into these amazing stories while doing literally everything else. Working out, listen. Meal prep, listen. Pretending to clean, but really just dancing with the vacuum. Baby, listen. With over 1 million titles and thousands included with membership, Audible's got all the audiobook podcasts and originals you could want. Your imagination deserves this. Head to audible.com for a free 30-day trial, and your first audiobook is on me. Visit audible.com/KEKE and sign up today. There's more to imagine when you listen. Okay, what didn't we see that happened during the heart rate challenge? Well, you know what's coming. What didn't we see? And maybe we saw it all, that also led to you being upset with Huda. With, by the way, maybe it's a Virgo thing, but I would have been pissed because what the hell, mama? What the hell, mama?
Yes,
Get your man's heart rate up.
Yeah.
The hell are you doing?
To be honest, I don't know what, I still have not watched the episodes back. So that's my thing, is that I don't know what you guys saw that everyone felt like I was so wrong.
You wasn't, girl.
And I'm like, I don't understand. No, then we wrong, because ain't no way. I was like, what did y'all see for y'all to feel like I'm wrong for being upset?
So this is my thing in my mind. Why you made sense. Ain't nobody saying you can't have fun and do your thing. But it was like you went over and above without putting my sense of security or comfortability in.
And that was my whole point, yeah.
It just wasn't in the room. I'm not going to go so far because I'm looking for a certain attention or validation or just a moment to shine that I'm not going to think about how my homegirl might feel.
Exactly.
And I liked when you brought up the whole Jeremiah thing because, baby, we was all walking around eggshells. I was walking around eggshells watching the show for Huda. Because I want to think I like Jeremiah. You know what I mean?
No,
everybody was going so far.
I'm like, look, girl, nobody want you and Jeremiah. Y'all grandma and grandpa. I always used to tell them that, nobody is looking at y'all. Like, we know y'all locked in, whatever. No one is doing that.
And so I just didn't get it.
I didn't
You know
get
what
it
I
either.
mean? It was so, to me, it seemed self-serving and just maybe, when people are just so in their own thing, I don't think she set out to hurt you.
Yeah.
But sometimes when people are just so in their own thing and just trying to have their own moment, it's like you're not thinking about how that's going to make the other person feel.
Exactly, yeah.
So, yeah, that I didn't get why everybody was mad at you about. I guess, I mean, what did you think looking back and seeing online, Alandria? What's your take on it? I mean, you were there in person,
right.
And then now you guys are seeing people's thoughts of it. I mean, what is the difference that some people could have missed? Or were they just so happy that Huda was happy finally again? I don't know.
I haven't watched the episode, so I don't really know what they aired, but I feel like Shirley had every right to be upset. Huda agreed. She was like, you know what? I feel like I did take it too far. Like, I do apologize. Like, she was very apologetic about it. Like, immediately she was almost regretful.
And I guess people felt like, oh, well, she once she said sorry, you should have been cool, but I mean, you weren't.
My thing is and we are cool, that's the thing, but it's just like, when it was time, say in the beginning when they had their connection, when I call somebody, especially with the girl thing, someone being my friend, I'm always going to put you first and have consideration for your feelings. So even in something like a challenge, we're not winning no big grand prize after a challenge or anything. It's literally just to say, oh my gosh, you did good in a challenge. So I'm never going to jeopardize me and someone else's friendship or their comfortability just to say I went crazy in a challenge. So someone like Jeremiah, like I said, never kissed that man ever. I steered clear of him just because I know how intense and passionate you felt about him. So it's just to not see that reciprocated. And I'm trying to understand. I think at one point I told her, I said, I'm really trying to understand you, but I don't. Only because I just don't see how a moment like this could cause you to disregard someone you care about so deeply, your friends' feelings, just to do a performance. That's what it was for me. So it was just okay, I hear you. I
really do think it was one of them things where somebody have a lapse of judgment because you're just thinking about, again, I don't know the young lady. I'm sure she's lovely, but thinking about themselves is what I just take from it. You're in your moment and you're just trying to let your stuff go and you just get into a vibe.
Exactly, yeah.
And then you go too far and then, you don't know how to backtrack it. That's what I took from it. But I also felt that how you felt made sense because I would have felt the same way.
Absolutely.
Maybe they think about me.
Yeah, I'm right next to you. I'm right here watching the whole thing. It's not like I'm turned away somewhere else. I'm literally right here watching the whole thing.
And I know Ace and you had that conversation. He tried to downplay the heart rate, but you can't keep your heart rate under control.
Yes, right. You stop breathing.
I was mad at him. Stop breathing, man. Girl, that whole moment made me mad.
Yo, anyway, it was crazy.
You guys received a lot of criticism on doing the Stand On Business Challenge. I think you saw how people were feeling online. It was upsetting. It was a lot of stuff. I mean, walk me through how you were feeling. What were some of the... And then they said that the challenge went on for 6 hours, 7 hours.
Yeah. So again, I can't, like, to see what so many people had think pieces on what happened that night or how we were, like, what we said and this and that and stuff. And I'm like, you guys got 1 hour of a 6-7 hour night.
Exactly.
So
you didn't see everything.
I don't know what y'all saw, but I know it was nothing enough for you to think that you know what happened that night. Yeah. So for us to get all that criticism and stuff, I was just like, honestly, I could care less what y'all have to say, because at the end of the day, like, everyone's sitting there, like, at least in the villa, we all were all on the same page of how we felt, and we're just speaking our truth. So the internet, you're getting whatever message that is being put out to you, but we know what happened in there. No one walked away from that conversation feeling like, oh my gosh, you guys did too much, you guys are being mean, we all felt like everyone was being real and clear about everything.
Yeah, and I think that's an important thing that has to be remembered, especially as we create this culture where, you know, people's lives are being commented on. I mean, we've been in reality TV world for a long time, but it's becoming major now. Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, our generation, like, it's like, yo, this is the thing. But these are real people. I really hope that as a society, we can have more nuanced conversations where you can have your opinion, but I don't think you need to call CPS.
Exactly. That's insane.
That's crazy.
Why would we go that far?
Yeah, that's people's livelihood and families that you're trying to ruin and break up. That's so ridiculous. That's why, to see all this hate and stuff, I'm like, yo, I don't stand for none of that. Yeah. Like, you guys are doing this and you don't know us. We don't even hate each other the way y'all hating so bad. So it's like, what is going on? Like, y'all got a lot of time on your hands.
And I seriously do want to say that to anybody that's watching this episode, as we share our opinions and we're talking about the conversation, like, that's all that it is. I know for sure they don't. I know for sure I don't wish any harm or ill on anybody. And, you know, let's just keep that in mind when we're commenting on folks and stuff like that. Make sure that we not, you know, don't nobody need to be truly harmed. You know, you can be shady, boots, but no more than that.
Harm,
no harming. Have any of y'all spoke to Sierra since everything? Because I know you said Nick hasn't, but has she reached out to either of you?
I gotta check. My DMs are flooded.
I know that's right.
Girl, I'm so overwhelmed. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to probably gonna have to go to her profile to go to her messages to see if she reached out to me, because she doesn't have my number yet. So
yeah.
I don't know.
You haven't heard from me either.
No, I did get to speak to her. She did reach out. So, I mean, it's a lot going on.
Breaking news.
Yeah, I didn't get to, because like I said, we didn't know for what reason she got removed. Even when I came back, I couldn't really find what the post was or whatever, but I did see she reached out. Yeah. And she was just saying, like, you know, she misses all of us. She hates what's happening. You know, like, she's trying to, like, basically do better for herself, like, and just to also, like, reach out to all of us and say her apologies and stuff. So it was just like, okay, well, you know, I really hope you're doing amazing. Like, you know, there's a lot happening. Like, I know, I'm just trying to give her grace, because it's like, you know, we're human at the end of the day. And I got to know her in the villa as a person through and through. So it's like, you know, all of this that's happening to her, I wouldn't wish that on anyone, but you know, she's taking full account of her stuff and really just trying to, like, get her mind right.
Yeah, accountability is definitely a big part of it. And again, I hate that any of it happened, but I think there's an opportunity of a lot of people to learn a lot of things. Yeah. So I'm glad for the education and, you know, all of that stuff. And I also do wish her well, too.
Absolutely.
There was a moment, Alandria, that I really actually liked that you did. It's a very lightweight moment. You were like to Huda, don't do that. And then Huda got she kind of responded to that very intensely. Now, when you said don't do that, I lived, because it's like, I don't need, you know, it's like, to me, how I took it was, please don't give me a moment of pity. This, you know, this is no big deal. Like, I'm me, I'm good. Yeah. Another day, another dollar. Like, and I thought you were just trying to let her know, like, don't give me the sympathy of this, because there's nothing to sympathize with. I lived for you for that. And then afterwards, I felt, you know, you kind of were now all of a sudden the bad guy, or it was all of a sudden so scary. And so that made me want to ask you both, how often did you feel like you had to tone down, you know, as a Black woman on a TV show, or just being a minority, or however we want to put it? It's like, if I just saying a peep or something, it's now
taken out of context.
And
I'm a bad guy, and I'm a mean girl. Like, it's very exhausting, to say the least. I truly feel like me and Shelly have to tone down a lot.
Exactly.
To not cross over that boundary, because a person that looks the opposite of us, as soon as they get emotional, it's like, oh, we're going to cater to this person. Like, bro, what about us? Like, I don't understand.
There have been multiple seasons, I mean, and even this season included, where we've seen people cuss people full out.
Exactly, yeah.
But let me and her move like that.
And what's crazy is that, you know, a lot of the times, everybody who's in that villa will tell you that they can always come to us for the best advice, to come vent to us, whatever. We're so level-headed. We're so honest. We're so loving. Like, we bring everybody a peace of mind, this and that. So to know how your fellow Islanders feel versus coming to the internet and seeing mean girl, disrespectful, angry, this, that. I'm like, wow, y'all really don't know us.
There's subtle microaggressions. Yeah. And it's like, just because I'm saying something sternly, it doesn't mean you need to be afraid of me.
Exactly.
That's rooted in something that's anti-Black. Yeah. And so it becomes an issue, because now I don't know how to exist in who I am, because I can't take my skin off. That's what's scaring you.
Yeah, that's all it is.
You know what I mean?
If it was somebody else to look like us and acted like whatever, they wouldn't be getting as much backlash at all.
Yeah, and so, I mean, how does that lead you? Because I do think that's something that thought about more in different reality shows, and obviously now in this one, the more popularized. I mean, I remember when I was a kid and I would watch Survivor and I would see these elements. I'm like, now wait a minute, what is this? You know, and I feel the same way here. I mean, what do we say to that? And how do we, like, the next generation of young women that are going to be, Black women that are going to be, or even just multiracial or just non-white, you know, what do you say how they can prepare themselves to be on shows like this? And
I don't know
to
if there's a
exist
way
in their
to
truth?
prepare.
Honestly, all I can say is just be yourself.
Yeah.
Because you can't even, like, no matter how much you try to have a certain narrative or portray a certain narrative, whatever is put out there is out of your hands, you know? Like I said, we've been in the village or in the island with everybody to know that we're like one of the go-to people. People love us so much. Like we bring, like I said, a sense of home to everyone. And then just to come out here and find out we're mean and this and that. So it's like, you know what? Stick to who you are.
Yeah.
Have confidence in yourself and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. That's it.
I couldn't agree more, because at the end of the day, it ends up being like you can't win for losing. So just be yourself, because in 1 minute, Alondria's too stoic. Then you step in an old boy's ass real quick and she's doing too much.
You see what I'm saying? Like, what the
wait a minute.
bro, I can't win for
yeah.
literally. I'm like, bro, like what the
That's what you want me to do.
literally, bro, I was so hot about that.
Oh my God, girl, I can only imagine. But I think you guys did a really good job at wavering that balance. And again, like I said, I know you maybe wasn't something that you're prepared for, but you are representing, and we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy, you know? What did y'all think about the Hoodie and Jeremiah thing? Because it had me rolling on the floor when Taylor was like, y'all need to stop. Because it must have been probably like just a lot. I don't know what it was like. For us watching, it was a lot, but what was it like in the house?
No, it definitely took a toll on everybody. Yeah, everyone was tired. Like, we're like, yo, we didn't come here for this.
What was the reason for it? You know, what was the reason for the drama of it? Because he did seem to truly like her.
And he did. He did for sure. But I think it's just like the pace of everything being too fast. Maybe, like, you know, maybe that has something to do with it. Yeah, right.
Why would Nick do that?
Yo, he's crazy. Nick is such a character.
Mamacita?
Like to a dog? Like, what?
I wonder about him sometimes.
Right.
No, he's funny.
He is genuinely funny.
A character.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, it was just kind of one of those things where it just be turned into a damn twister before you knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you stand with Clark? I mean, I know nothing really crazy happened with you guys, but I mean, other than what went down, but how was it trying to develop a relationship? And then, you know, there were some moments where she was mumbling a little things. I mean, it was
I just found out about that.
Yeah, it was
So I'm just like,
some shady moments, no shade, no tea.
And there was never really any shade on my side. Even when she pulled me first, I'm like, dang, like she made me look a little childish. Like I don't even have that in me to do that. So I was like, dang, I respect her so much. I'm like, I kind of wish she was a mean girl because I wanted to kind of, you know, that would have been, yeah. But it's like she's so nice and so genuine. I was like, you know what? I have no choice but to be nice to this girl. So to get out here and to see that she was moving like that with me, like you know what I'm saying, walk by her, she making a face, or she is mocking me. I'm like, bro, what? I was never on that with you. That's just weird to me.
Yeah, it seemed like it got competitive because she saw you still have your confidence.
There's that. Yeah. I'm just saying, because honestly, I truly feel like before I even came into the villa, I already said, like, I feel like my presence intimidate a lot of people, men and women. I go through this so much, I could just walk in the room, oh, I don't like her. I'm gonna give you a reason to. So I'm gonna give you a reason to now, you know what I mean? But it's like, my presence really makes people
so uncomfortable.
Hello, clap that, and it's natural, baby. No, you know, so no shade to nobody. But because I know they're trying to do it this whole comparison thing. Oh, she look better. I'm like, well, I'm natural, so if you want to compare me to the natural thing of that, whoever that is. That's just my thing.
And I
don't
love
like
when
that.
you stand on your business
I
because
don't like
you
that.
deserve that. Looking how you look, girl, and being how you are. I mean, you're so lovely.
Thank you.
You really are.
Thank you.
But yeah, I know I agree. So that's why I was asking, like, yeah. You know, is there a conversation? Is there a friendship now that
we were actually genuinely nice to each other. I did not have a problem with Clark. I was not upset that Clark was exploring Taylor or Taylor was exploring Clark. I'm like, you know what? That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
I was upset with him because of the way he went about it. He was not honest with me. Like when I'm looking back and I'm saying, he never found Alondria physically attractive. That never came to my ears at all. I would not be going hard for a guy that told me that. Like if you don't find me physically attractive, I'd rather just be your friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to force you to like me. What the I'm
but
Alondria.
be clear.
Be clear. He complimented me, like all touchy-feely, making me breakfast, making me dinner, lunch, whatever. Always in the kitchen for me, cooking. So I'm like, bro, you think I be acting like this over a man that don't like me? Get for real.
And what sign was he?
Gemini. I literally said...
Whenever the signs are together, it can be
when I first met him, I'm like, when's your birthday? He was like, June 2nd. I'm like, oh, hell no, you're a Gemini. He was like, is something wrong with that? Bro, I called it.
Geminis are hard to touch down. I've been in love with some Geminis before. They didn't love me back.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I'm a Gemini. I'm like, bro, I don't need like me. I keep saying that.
Right. Because y'all are the air signs are very in the air. Y'all are like,
literally.
What sign is Ace?
A Leo.
Okay, Leo Virgos are perfect.
They are. So that's why we go together.
Is he August or July?
August.
August what?
8th.
Oh, my best friend is August 9th. That's weird.
Wow, that's
my best friend is
crazy.
August 9th. I'm 26. You're
25th.
25th. That's crazy. That's a connection.
It is.
Okay, wait a minute. Brian and Amaya, Endgame. Did y'all see it coming?
Honestly, I love Amaya Papaya.
Yeah.
Honey.
That's my girl.
Can I just tell you how much it really was hurting my feelings? How they weren't letting her live in her culture, in her nature. It seemed like everybody in the beginning, well, not the girls.
I was
really,
say we let her live.
But,
We loved her.
But the guys, it seemed like they weren't really understanding. It's like they didn't get who she was. And that's why I did like when Brian was like, hey man, this is how we are.
We loved it.
Yeah. I mean, in that moment, that was a stand on business. And also he was in another couple too. So it was him really coming from a place of like just being someone who's has the same culture as her.
Yes. And I did think it was important because I do feel like it was an educating moment because I did feel like it was a little microaggressive with her in the beginning based on the culture. Like I feel like people were not necessarily immediately getting that it was just her nature and her vibe. And so when he brought that up and said that, I was like, okay, it's not just in my head. That was a big moment for me because I felt like that was the biggest way that Amaya was misunderstood.
Yeah.
Was just living in her culture and people not knowing how to read that or how to take it. And it really just being a culture shock kind of or like a clash type of thing. So I was happy they won. I was definitely happy. I got to know Amaya more. You know, I was happy for her. Like we were saying earlier, you were very open with your sexuality coming on the show. And again, something that empowered me because I also do feel like as women, a lot of times when it comes to our sexual nature or just our appetites, it's got to be all very nipped and sealed. You know, but you were very chill and cool and it was really dope to see. I mean, was there any moment in you that were like, oh, I don't want people to know this or I'm worried about judging or how did you even get to that place of being able to just be like
No, I never cared only because like my parents, they never made me feel like I had to care. Like I remember the first girl that I started talking to or dating, like I remember it was my dad who asked me like, you like girls? And I was like, actually I do. And then he was like, okay. He was like, so, you know, what about that? And then we just had a conversation about it. Then my mom, she was like, I think I ended up telling her or she said to me, she was like, just so you know, you never have to come out to me or anything. She's like, because the same way you wouldn't come to me and tell me you're dating guys is the same way you don't have to come and tell me you're dating girls. Like you do whatever you want. And I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. So my thing was always like, I don't care to be put in no label and box like, oh, you're this, you're that. No, I'm just Shelly. I like what I like and I do what I want. That's just it. So I never, when I was coming to the show, I was like, you know, I don't care if people know because that's just who I am. So you either take it or you don't.
I live. And I know Ace lived too, because it seemed like he's the kind of guy that really likes authenticity, boldness, people that are living in their truth. And I was really impressed with how we started learning more of that about you. His response seemed really cool. I mean, in those moments, did y'all have conversations about it afterwards that we maybe didn't see?
No, it was always like he just took me for who I am. Like that's
really
it.
like that.
And everything about me he loves. And like we're literally one and the same. So we're just always on the same page and accord about everything. So it was never a thing where he was like, so about that. He's just like, oh, okay, hell yeah. Anyways, and he's not also someone who's like, you know, some guys will make a fetish out of it. Like, oh my God. He's not going for that. He's like, okay, but you like me though, right? And I'm like, hell yeah. Like, what do you mean? So, you know, like he's cool.
I mean, when you're learning about what America thinks, let's talk about it. Yeah, because I already know how you guys feel about it coming out of it. But during the house, when y'all would be learning about the eliminations or just what people votes and everything like that, what was surprising you the most? And what had you scratching your head? Like, is there something I'm missing?
You want to go first?
Yeah, definitely. When I was ranking us, from like 1 through 10, I'm like, hold the hell up. Why shut number 9? What she been saying about me in the damn confessionals? I'm thinking like, is she, what the I'm second guessing like, oh, hell no. Like, this is my soul sister. Don't tell me she stabbed me in the back. Like, I really could not fathom why her and Sierra was so low. I'm like, bro, these are my go-to girls. I need to look into that. But it's like, how can I look into that? I have no access to that.
Right.
All I can do is go off
that is hilarious.
All I can do is go off of their word. I'm like, bro, this is really rubbing me wrong. So I'm asking Shelly, like, girl, what you do? Like,
and I'm like, I don't know. Because to be honest, it's crazy. Like, I remember seeing Ace being put at the bottom so many times. And I'm looking like, am I missing something? What you was doing at Casa?
Ace was seeming like he was in the back with the producers playing chess. I'm like, Ace, what do you know? He was always seeming like he knew. And you know, it's just the way that we're seeing it on the TV. We don't really know what's going on. But I swear he seemed like he was in Dexter's lab. And, and I'm like, how does he know this? How did he do this? How does, he seemed like,
it was so funny to come out and see that he's like this villain because we're looking at each other like, what? Like no one in the island thought that he was a villain or anything or that he ran the show. So it was just like to see that this is what everyone's saying is crazy. That's why we have to watch. We have to watch. Like we haven't yet.
Is something, I tell you.
I have to say that. But even seeing like even that challenge she's talking about, when it was the Islanders who first did the ranking and we were always high up. Like everyone thought we were most genuine and most trustworthy. But then when it came to America, they were on the opposite of the spectrum. So I'm like, yo, America, what is happening? Like, are y'all seeing what we're seeing? Because we're confused. And again, we don't know what's happening on the outside, what you guys are seeing. So it started having me scratch my head, like, what is being put out there? There's no way y'all
okay, maybe they're not seeing what's real. You know what I mean?
I'm like, America hates me. They have to, because I don't understand where any of this is coming from.
And would the producers try to calm you guys down, or like not let you get? Because I mean, they're giving this information and they pulling it away. But I'm sure you're having questions like, are you guys allowed to ask, or do they?
We can't know anything. And it does help in a way so that social media doesn't get stuck in your head all day. But it also is a thing of like, damn, what is happening? But they don't watch the show while
did you feel like people would start changing, like even after the Maybelline challenge, or when people are finding out people's favorites? Because honestly, I'll say this was also one of the reasons why people were giving this certain feedback to Sierra, was they felt she was so influencer ready. They felt like, girl, you ready to just do the dang, be the star type of situation. Did you guys feel at any moment on the show, maybe from her or from anybody, that there was too much awareness around what this can lead to, or just trying to win?
No, and that's what someone's saying. Like, no one ever sat here and talked about, oh my God, the finale is coming up, or this, that. Like, we all were in the moment. We always said, like, this feels like a big family vacation. Like, you know, when you go on your friend's vacation and this person ends up like that person, whatever, it just all felt so cool that you forget that this is actually a TV show that's happening right now. Like, even seeing certain clips that's happening, we're like, wow, I didn't even realize like this would be something that's being put in there. So no one was ever thinking of like, we're on a show. It genuinely was like, we're having fun together. So nobody, I don't feel like, at least to me, I don't feel like anybody was moving a type of way to have a certain image.
Literally. And with us not knowing the dates, it's like we didn't even know how far or how close the end date was. So when it came down to it, I'm like, dang, I didn't think I was gonna make it this far. Like, I honestly was not thinking about the end goal at all.
Yeah.
Was there any situation that you felt like, okay, America's low-key hating? Because obviously you have to depend on America. They're voting. This is the one. But was there any elimination or anything that happened where you were like, now, can we trust y'all, America?
Yeah, definitely the rank thing. That did it for me. Because some people, I'm like, what? And then other people, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I'll give you that. That. So I was like, America, y'all confusing me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Same.
Because I couldn't understand why Shelly was down there. But when I got out, I'm like, oh, so Shelly's a mean girl? Like, I was so thrown off by that. Because like she said, we were the go-to people. Hence why they acted the way they did when I got released from Casa. I'm like, if I was such a mean girl, why is these girls crying over me? Like, all of them. I'm the glue. I'm the mother. I'm all these things, but I'm a mean girl. Like, come on now. That's when you should check yourself. Like, you know what? What they're showing us is not exactly. Thank you. We were not mean girls. So please, let's clear that narrative up right now.
Love Island. That island is some crazy stuff.
It is.
It's so unique, that experience.
It is.
And I'm so glad that we got to meet you guys through the show. And I can't wait for everything else that we're going to be doing with y'all. But before I let y'all go, we have to play a game. The game is called Truth or Tea, okay?
Okay.
Now, I ask a spicy question. This is how it works. I ask a spicy question. You either keep it real or tell the truth, or you can phone an islander and let them spill it for you. Now,
As in one of us?
No, literally, you can pull out your phone and you can call somebody else to answer the question for you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If you want to. Now, you don't get a bunch of calls. You just get one. So pick wisely.
Okay.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so excited. Who was low-key flirting off camera but acting innocent on screen?
Like low-key flirting? I don't think anybody.
Everybody was keeping it real.
Yeah, they were keeping it real, yeah.
Okay. Who was the most performative in the villa? Give names, not vibes.
Performative as in like...
Just put on a
Ready
show.
for TV.
What'd you say?
Don't be shy, guys.
No, I'm genuinely trying to think, because this kind of goes with that last conversation of like, was anyone trying to act away? And I don't think anyone was trying to act away. No one was giving performative. I'll say that.
Yeah. All the cameras are hidden. It's not like you got a cameraman in your face. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like you got genuine reactions.
Okay. Who got a better edit than they deserved?
Take it away, Shelly.
Tell that you guys. So let me say this before they even get into it, guys. You know, it's opinions.
Yeah.
No hate, no shade, no tea. Everybody have a right to say how they feel, how they think. It don't mean nothing negative. So let's put this disclaimer before we even get any further. Y'all know y'all want the tea. So, you know, give context and let these girls live.
Yeah.
So who got a better edit than they deserved?
I'm a phone islander.
Go ahead, call them. Ace. Who you think? Oh my gosh, Ace is going to give it to us real. Please don't be in the gym or dancing online again.
Not too much. Hello? Hey, so I get to phone an islander for a question. Do you mind answering?
Come on, boo. Hey, what's up, Ace? It's your girl, Keke. I'm interviewing your boo right now, and I'm asking them some questions. And so she phoned an islander because she wanted to opt out of answering, and I'm so glad she called you because I know you're going to give it to me real. The question is, who got a better edit than they deserved?
Well, in that case, I felt like there was a lot that, America didn't really get to see from everybody. We all had our ups and downs throughout this whole entire experience, but I feel like they edited what they wanted to edit, which is okay in the end, because we all know.
So the answer is Jeremiah. I'm just playing. Okay, thank you, Ace, for that wonderful PR answer. You are the man. Nice to meet you over the phone lines.
Nah, I would love to meet you in person one day, Keke. You amazing for real.
Oh my gosh, so are you? We got to have you on the show because they want to hear what you got to say.
Yeah, but do they?
I don't know, keeping it a little too real. Got us
hilarious. All right, I'm about to go.
Alrighty.
All right, later.
Okay, rank your top 3 kissers from the villa.
Number 1, me.
Period, because everybody wants to kiss you.
Okay.
Even Sarah was like,
I'll give myself number 1. Who's 2 and 3?
No, you said your
individually, your top 3.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, my top 3. Oh, as in who I kissed.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, Ace.
Period. That's not fair. Bro.
You can push her. That's your girl.
No, for real.
Okay, it'll be Ace. I'll give number 2 to Sierra. And 3. There's no other kisses that really stood out to me when I think about it.
You ain't like
maybe Chris. I'll give Chris.
Oh, Chris over Austin. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Casa.
Top 3.
Nick. Apparently our kisses is very steamy. I see that all over the internet.
You so cute. That smile.
Thank you. He makes me giggly. Nick. I have to say Ace too, because me and Ace kissed a few times. I have to say Jeremiah. Jeremiah's kisses.
I actually did like Jeremiah on the show. I was sad when he got removed.
Yeah.
I really was. I thought he was really good on the show and seemed like a cool dude. So I was sad when he left. If you had to couple up with someone else in the final week, who would it have been?
Take it away.
No, that's messy.
Force.
Who was left?
Not even if they were left.
Just anyone. Anyone else.
Oh, probably Chris, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris is handsome.
Yeah.
A gentle giant.
Chris too. Both of y'all, Chris. Yes. Yeah. Chris was very cute. He was not carrying that girl. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 2, they fumbled hard. How much do you think your man regrets how he handled things at Casa?
Oh, 0.
Yeah.
I don't think Ace did anything in Casa, but exploring.
Yeah.
Not that much. Yeah.
Do you think Taylor regretted anything?
I'm not. I mean, they obviously have a genuine connection. He is with the girl that he truly likes, and I respect that. So I don't think he regrets anything. He shouldn't. That's what we're there for.
Do you regret anything?
No, honestly,
not exploring.
I did explore. I tried to talk to as many people as possible. It's just,
yeah. I mean, you did. What was that boy name?
Zach.
Yeah, he was very cute.
Yeah, he was cute.
He was very cute. He was confusing me. I always wanted some kisses and stuff.
Yeah, I told you guys I'm a slow burner, which is why I was confused on why he picked me, because I'm a slow burner, but you asked me for a kiss on day 2. That doesn't make sense.
He just knows he's fine.
Yeah.
It's hard when they know that.
Right.
Okay, this is the last one. During the Stand On Business Challenge, do you think Huda had a reasonable response?
No.
Continue.
No.
Expand.
I mean, the apology stuff, that's reasonable. You're trying to take accountability and stuff. Just the explanation is apology, but, so the explanation of things, it just didn't make sense. It would have just been better to just be sorry, that's it. To try to get me to understand why, it was just beyond me. Because it's it's not like it's a legit good reason, so that's all.
You, same thing? Yeah, nothing to add. All right. Girls, they really had to pull me away from you two. Because that is how much I've enjoyed hanging out with y'all. Y'all are absolutely lovely. Girl, I really loved hanging with y'all. And I hope that everything goes good at the reunion. And,
of course.
When you guys get a chance to watch the show, despite whatever America says, I hope that you know that you really were wonderful. You really were.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully they see this and see that, because we were actually there. Y'all only get, like she said, the
hour
business
within 24 hours.
Exactly. So
in our days. So and also it's an experience that no one can ever understand unless you're living it out. Like I said, anyone could have sat down with me and told me this is exactly how it goes. This is going to happen, whatever, and you still won't understand until you're actually there. So
But I'll be honest. Love shows itself in weird ways. And one thing I've learned being in the public eye for many years is honestly, sometimes that hate is really love.
Yeah.
You don't want to feel it. You don't want to see the comments. You don't want it. But honestly, if they don't say it, then you ain't on their mind.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, thanks, boo.
Exactly.
You know,
Like,
a little bit.
You know, you're absolutely right. Yes, absolutely.
You know, thanks.
Glad you think about me.
Exactly. Thank you for coming on, baby. This is Keke Palmer.
Thank you for
girl.
having us.
Oh my gosh, girls. I remain a proud lover of chalets, and I'm rooting for Alandria to find someone who deserves all of her greatness, whether that's Nick or someone new. We'll see. Yes, we tune in for the romance and the drama, duh. But let's be real. One of the best parts of Love Island is the friendships. And while not all of them are 100% real, when they are, they hit. Couples come and go, but your girls are forever, baby. I don't know about y'all, but I'm already counting down the days till the Villa reopens next summer. Until then, you know it's your girl.
Baby, this is Keke. Baby, this is Keke Palmer.